Copenhagen, the capital of Denmark, is rich in tradition, a cultural metropolis open to the world, and thus justifiably one of the most popular travel destinations in Northern Europe. Many of the city's royal residences, such as Christiansborg Slot on Slotsholmen Island, attract huge numbers of visitors. A castle was built here in the 12th century by the founder of the city, Bishop Absalon. However, over the course of time, the castle began to decay until it was finally pulled down in 1369 in order to make room for a new castle. Even though Copenhagen Slot was continuously expanded, it was unable to meet the demands of the Danish royal family and was thus replaced by a new building. But the splendor of the new castle was short-lived. The first Christiansborg was destroyed by fire in 1794. Unfortunately, the second Christiansborg Castle suffered the same fate. It too was destroyed by fire in 1884. Generous public donations made it possible to commence a new building program. 1907 saw the beginning of the present-day Christiansborg Slot. The castle contains the Danish Parliament, the Folketing, and also serves as the setting for official receptions and special events. There is an impressive statue of King Frederik VII, who introduced liberalism to Denmark's political system. He is known as the King of Democracy. Royal Guards highlight the significance of Amalienborg that is situated in the heart of Frederikstaden. It is the winter residence of the Danish royal family. Each day at noon, an impressive spectacle takes place in front of the palace, when the royal guards march into the square and undertake the official changing of the guard. Music accompanies the ceremony only when the most elevated member of the royal family is present at Amalienborg. The ceremony is not only popular with visitors, but also with the locals, who are proud of this great tradition. The Northern Palace features a fascinating museum that contains a splendid variety of furniture and also a collection of wonderful dresses. The private rooms of several Danish monarchs are also open to the public, each full of historic atmosphere. valuable collection of porcelain in the former dining room of Christian X is one of the highlights of the Amalienborg Museum. The study of Frederick VIII has been left in its original layout of 1869 right up to the present day. Ancient weaponry, the military history of Denmark, and portraits of the country's former commander-in-chief are also on display. The square in front of the royal residence is dominated by one of the most important equestrian statues of the 18th century. The wonderfully designed royal gardens of Rosenberg Castle, Kongens Have, is one of the most beautiful parks in Denmark. Built on red bricks and covered with a façade of sandstone, the castle is an architectural masterpiece of Dutch Renaissance. But shortly after it was completed, the building was rejected as a secondary royal residence by the kings of Denmark in 1722. In subsequent years, the castle was transformed into a museum and contained the royal Danish collection of interiors, portraits and handcrafts, including the crown jewels. The appeal of the Danish crown jewels and its many further priceless exhibits has made Rosenberg Castle Copenhagen's most popular museum. A walk through the castle's impressive rooms is like stepping back into another age. Located on the second floor, the huge Hall of the Royal Knights is definitely worth a visit. Even though Rosenberg Castle has not been inhabited for many years, it offers a wonderful insight into a glorious past. The city's castles not only reflect the history of the Danish royal family, but also trace the colourful development of this fascinating city of Copenhagen.